It's the 2017 NBA Finals. Everyone's enjoying the game, then suddenly, this man pops up on the screen. Everyone loses it. Why? Because his name's Chamillionaire. Y'all remember Chamillionaire? He made that song, Trying to Catch Me Riding Dirty, right? It's called Riding, by the way, not Riding Dirty. Anyway, after this song, which was a huge hit, nobody heard anything from him. And then he pops up at a game. People was like, hold on. How do you afford them tickets? And why people were saying this is because the 2017 finals were not any ordinary finals. It was LeBron, Kyrie, and friends versus the Golden State Warriors. The tickets for those games were very expensive. And they were courtside, so Chamillionaire had a problem. The internet starts pocket watching them hard. They're like, hey bro, you're not supposed to afford that. He said, but I did though. They said, how? He said, I'd be investing. The internet said, nah, you lying. So the largest investment company in Los Angeles says, could we show y'all a different picture? They say, yeah, that Chamillionaire. He a resident in our company because he be investing. People said, Chamillionaire. Chamillionaire said, they said, nah, Chamillionaire don't say too much. Now, there's still something a little odd here. To invest like he was investing, listen closely, you still needed to start out with a lot of money. Now, I know what you're thinking. Whoa, he was a rich rapper. And you're correct. But see, he wasn't rich because he was a rapper. He was rich because he was a record label's worst nightmare. See, rappers aren't usually rich. No matter how big the song is, they're usually in debt. Why? Because record labels are basically predatory loan companies for musicians who dangle more money than musicians have ever seen in their life in front of them. The musician goes, ah. The label goes, ah? You just have to give me all the money from all your songs. And you gotta pay this money back. The musician goes, what? The label goes, huh? Just look at the contract, don't worry about it. But Chamillionaire was different. Universal Music hit him up. They said, Chamillionaire, come sign this contract, baby. He said, what'd it say? They said, Chamillionaire said, give me that contract, little boy. Nah, we're not doing that. The label said, first of all, the TikToker made it look like we was on the phone, so that's weird. Second of all, we don't need you. The heads of the label said, where you going? You know how much money Chamillionaire's music is making in Texas? Go get a deal. They said, Chamillionaire, how much you want? He said 50-50. They said 50. We be giving artists like 15%. No. The label head said, get your 50-50 sound good, Chamillionaire. So he signs a partnership with Universal Music. He then makes Ridin', a song so huge it wins a Grammy and goes like 1 trillion times platinum. The label goes, oh snap, make another one. Because they're making a lot of money at this point. And Chamillionaire is making just as much, but here's where things start to get wicked. While he's making new songs, the label is telling him, no, we don't like it. Add this, remove that, we'll tell you when it's a hit. See, another thing record labels can do is not let you release music. And since you need to release a couple albums to leave the label, you can end up getting stuck. Nelly hits up Chamillionaire and says, tell him to do an audit. Chamillionaire says, do an audit. See, an audit basically forces a company or a person to show you how they're spending money. Label said, first of all, Nelly, you saying hot in here. You're not supposed to know about that. Second of all, we in trouble. And oh, they was in trouble. Chamillionaire hires Jay-Z's audit lawyer and finds out that the label stole $600,000 from him. He said, label? They said, here, take it back, but we still not releasing you from the contract. Chamillionaire said, no, that's fine. I'm just gonna tell all your artists how to do an audit. Label said, wait, the door is over there. Now, Chamillionaire doesn't snitch at the time, but he circles back and starts doing music education for artists. So at this point, he has a bunch of money and he invests in a phone music marketing company because he knew that music was going wireless. They give him a percentage of the company gets rich, they sell the company, and that's usually how investing works, and he makes more money. He invests in Lyft before it gets big, a bunch more companies, makes a bunch of money, meets a partner at the biggest investing company in Los Angeles. They invest together, and as you guess, he makes more money. I believe now he has his own tech company. But all this to say, no, these tickets probably didn't cost that much then.